So let's get into some customer follow-up. So to get into your follow-up center, just hover over the Business Center tab, come down to Enrollments. For some reason it's making me click, but you usually can just hover and then click on the Follow-Up Center. This will load up. All right, so here's what the Follow-Up Center looks like when you've been enrolling customers. I've blurred out their names and phone numbers here for their own privacy. So let's work across and talk about these columns. Preferred status, that just means that these customers are preferred shoppers. And you can see one here that is canceled. That's what it looks like when somebody cancels. Unfortunately, I can't show you a flawless record here. Sometimes you do all you can, and there's just nothing you can do to avoid a cancellation here or there. I've had some of those myself. Customer membership agreement status, that means every single one of these completed their customer paperwork. Okay. The independent marketing agreement, executive agreement status, this I've seen have some lag time. So if you're looking at your follow-up center and yours is like mine, see all these customers that Kristen and I have enrolled in the month of July, none of them show that their IME, it's called an IMEA. That's that's what makes them eligible to build a business and get paid. Those check marks aren't here. We're not worried about it because what I've noticed in the past is it typically happens the following month. It typically shows up the following month. And actually, some of these are just customers. This one here did not do an IMEA. This one did not do an IMEA. So I think two or three of our six so far this month are just shoppers. So that check mark is not ever going to show up there, at least not that I can tell. Membership, they all got their membership. You guys won't have this unless your senior directors are above. You won't have this bank leadership point thing going on, so you can ignore that for now. Order place, this is a big one. Now, you can see that every single new enrollment that we have has shopped in the month of July. You see that, all the check marks? That's because when we enroll somebody, they shop immediately. The expectation we set when we're enrolling somebody is this is a shopping thing, not a sign-up thing, not an enrollment thing. I'm not just trying to sign you up. I'm encouraging you to shop. That's the whole conversation is you got to come try this store. So the enrollment is kind of a given. Of course, I'm going to enroll, and then I'm immediately going to shop. So you can see how that works for us. I'd recommend that approach if you haven't been using that. Now, look at some of our previous shoppers here who have not shopped. It's towards the end of July as I record this. Kristen and I have got some work to do here. Now, I want to explain a couple things about follow-up. You should be following up with your shoppers about every 2 weeks for the first 3 months. A little check-in, a little hi, see what their experience is with the products. Encourage them to try some other things. Relay your own stories and experiences. I was just talking with a friend who referred one of his customers to Renew because he had some skin issues, and those issues have cleared up. So, you do little things like that in the first 2 or 3 months, you'll end up having a rock solid customer for life. So it's worth doing this follow-up. Now, the other thing is the company pays us 50% of your customers' first 3 months shopping orders. And really they're paying us to follow up. If you think about it, they pay us extra in the first 3 months, specifically because the behavior that they know is healthy is for us to go the extra mile with our brand new shoppers and help reinforce this new behavior and turn it into a habit where they come and log in and do their shopping at Melaleuca every month for the rest of their life, literally. Okay? Now, let's talk about some follow-up strategies. When we call these friends of ours here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. I'm not going to include the canceled one. So there's 4 here that my wife and I need to reach out to. We're going to say a couple different things. One is these customers are all new enough that they have loyalty shopping dollars sitting there if they come shop. So you see how that works? So I can reach out to our friends here, my wife and I can, and we can say, hey friend, see you, it's getting down to the end of the month here. We see you haven't done your Melaleuca shopping yet. Just wanted to remind you, you've got a bunch of free store credit sitting there. All you got to do is make sure you log in and shop. Don't wait to receive the automatic, that backup order, right? So if they go shop, that opens the door for them to get free stuff. So there's something in it for them. So I think that makes Followup pretty fun, pretty easy. It's easy to call somebody and give something away, right? So when we call our friends, we say, hey, make sure to remember to log in there and get some shopping done. Grab your grocery list, get stuff you really need. I'm excited for you to try some more stuff. And also, don't forget you have some store credit that's available to you there. You need to watch 2 or 3 videos to unlock those freebies. But it's good stuff. I think a lot of you guys are newer, and what I would do if I were you is I'd say, I got this, this, and this for free last month from the company, and boy, my wife sure liked this, boy, my husband sure liked that. You know what I'm saying? Just a 30-second little, just be real, just be authentic, and share a quick experience you just had with loyalty shopping dollars in your shopping this month or last month. Okay, so that's what happens on the customer side. Now, I want to talk for a second about what happens on our side. So you've been referring shoppers. If you let it end, and sometimes, you do everything you can do and there's just nothing more you can do, but I would encourage you to do everything you can to get your people shopping, get your customers shopping, actually shopping, not receiving backup orders, because another thing happens on the back end. If your customer receives a backup order, not only do they not get loyalty shopping dollars, they do not get free stuff, no store credit if they get a backup order. You don't qualify for the 50% on that backup order. The company doesn't pay on backup orders. Okay, so you go from 50% to 0. That still counts as a preferred customer. The volume still counts in your group. If you're looking to rank advance and you want to count the volume, you can. But you won't receive any personal pay since that person received a backup order. So there's lots of reasons why we want to avoid people getting backup orders. Think about it from the customer perspective. If these people are all new, the people you're seeing on my screen right now, they're all pretty new. If they wake up to a backup order on their porch August 3rd, August 4th, August 5th, is that the best possible experience that we can help our customers have? It's not, right? Now, I want to throw an asterisk here at the end. If some of you guys have very busy people that you've enrolled who are excited about the backup order, I've had this happen a few times. I've heard of it happening a few times. And they get all excited and they literally list what they want or what they think they want in advance every month. And then their whole plan is to just let the automatic shipment happen every month. That is a bad idea, and I would strongly encourage you to really work with your customer to get them actually shopping. For lots of reasons. If they have this tiny core order, 5, 6, 7 items that they put on auto ship, basically, we don't do auto ship. We're very anti, this is shopping. This is designed to be treated like a grocery store. People's needs change from week to week and month to month. Sometimes you need toothpaste, sometimes you don't, right? So do everything you can to encourage your friend to log in. It only takes a few minutes. It's quicker than going to the grocery store, but get them actually shopping. If they actually shop, not only will they get the $100 in free store credit here in the U.S., I think it's $120 in Canada. It gets them in a really good positive habit, and you know what? They're going to buy more stuff. They're going to be a better, happier, much more long-term shopper if you work it that way. Okay? Hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys around. Take care.